Wagwan, my loves, it's Knowledge Butterfly. As always, sending you guys out peace, blessings, love, and abundance. Right now, I'm out at one of the parks that's close to the home that I grew up at, and I'm going to show you. The water is very murky, but I'm still going to show you just my surroundings so you guys can get a little bit of this nature, just soak up this nature. I gave you guys a panoramic shot so you can actually just get the whole 360 degrees of what's going on up in here in my hometown. But I came out here because I was like, today is going to be another decently warm day. It's going to be in the low 60s, so it's not too cool that I didn't, not want to come out and walk around. And I also needed to put my feet in the ground, so I needed to tread idle for a little bit. So I did that or whatever. Actually, as I was treading idle, this couple and a photographer came up and they chose my spot. There are I think 4 of these docks around the water, and they chose my dock to come and do their photo shoot because they're getting married. And it was a melanated couple, an older melanated couple. They looked really cute. He had his bow tie on, he had his nice little hat and everything, and his white shirt and jeans, and they were matching each other's swag. So it was really beautiful. And then the photographer was a melanated woman. She had her locks and all that. So it was really super cute. And I could tell, and he has a sense of humor. Like, the guy was funny, so I like that too. So that actually just shows, if you ever want to kind of gauge where your emotions are or where where your frequency is, you can gauge that by the people that you attract. When you come out into the quote unquote real world, you can tell where you are, because the people that come around you, what type of energy are they bringing? Is it energy that you like, oh yeah, these people are cool as hell? Or is it energy you like, these people are irritating the shit out of me? If it's irritating the shit out of you, excuse me, I got some flyaways. I had twisted my hair for my sister's birthday thing, and it is starting to do her own thing, and I didn't moisturize it today. I just came out and say the help with it. But anywho's, you can tell by the people. So I could tell my energy was in a good place because I'm over here attracting people who are about to get married. The guy's funny, and everybody was pretty nice. Everybody was really sweet. So it was a good time. So while they were over here doing a photo shoot over on the dock that I was sitting at, or had my stuff at, I was treading idle. And I did a video about treading idle. It's an older video, so check that out if you haven't. And basically, it's just a really good way for you to transmute any negative energy, because the earth lets out negative ions, and negative ions are actually very healthy, and it helps you with your mood. So if you're in a sad or depressed state, if you're feeling anxiety, take off your shoes, your socks, and go stand your ass in the grass, okay? And get your life together, get your life right. The Rastas call it treading idle. That's why I call it that. But some people just say stand barefoot in the ground, And if you really think about it from a holistic perspective, we have chakras in our feet. They are solar chakras. So just like we have the solar plexuses in our hands and in the center of our hands, same thing with the center of our feet. They call it the ball of your feet. And if you think of the sun, is shaped like a ball, supposedly. So that's why it all makes sense that the sun, that's like your sun connecting to the earth's sun, and you even can do visualizations when you do that. So you can picture roots growing at the bottom of your feet and connecting to the center of the sun, and you taking on the energy. I actually can automatically feel it when I'm standing on the ground. I can feel the energy connecting to my energy, and just I can feel energy coming out, and me taking in the right energy that I need in order to revitalize myself and freshen up my energy, cleanse my energy, purge some things that are not no longer beneficial for myself. So the video was actually not about that, but I just wanted to let you guys know what I was doing out here. Oh, the breeze feels so beautiful and amazing. amazing. Anytime like the wind blows, I honestly feel like it's like a kiss. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm being kissed by the ancestors. I'm being, blessed by the ancestors. They're, sending me some positive energy and some revitalizing energy. But today's video is actually about getting into, well, not getting into, but continuing on the theme of polarity. The wind is blowing and my hair is going everywhere, so y'all have to excuse me. I'm just like looking at it, but it's cool. Getting into polarities and how I don't want to say it dawned on me, but I received information from my higher self about the polarity, the law of polarity, duality, and all that shit, and how everything in this existence has a quote-unquote polar opposite. And even if you think of the poles, you have the North Pole and the South Pole. You think of the Tropic of Capricorn and the Tropic of Cancer, and how that actually ties into winter and summer, which are opposites. Winter and summer are opposites. So Capricorn is the zodiac sign that starts the winter season. Cancer is the zodiac sign that ushers in and starts the summer season. And of course, in the wintertime is when there's death, hibernation, everything goes cold, things seem lifeless, it's less green on the planet. The summertime, everything is more green, it's popping, it's warmer, and there is, all kind of life going on. People are getting out and you're seeing people outdoors. There are more events and things outdoors. People are not hiding in hibernation in their houses. You know what I'm saying? Watching Netflix and chill shit. Like, people are actually out and about and participating and actually getting together and having cookouts and just doing all kind of things together. There's more togetherness happening when the sun is out or when it's warm versus in the wintertime. So you get the polar opposites there. Even with spring and fall are polar opposites, because spring, things are blooming and blossoming. You have new life forming. You have the trees where they have new leaves on them. You have the flowers blooming. You have, just all kind of life springing up. Versus in the fall, the leaves are starting to turn, even though it looks beautiful, but they're starting to turn, going from the bright green to like reds, oranges, and yellow. Well, yellow, orange, and red, which is showing the death cycle. That is the tree is about to, or the leaves are about to die on the tree. So that's the polar opposite of new life blooming and whatnot. And also, that's the same thing with anything that comes into this particular dimension. When you come into the earth plane, you go from no form, so nothing or no thing, to something meaning you have to take a form of something. So that's why it's very vital and very important that during this time we stay in alignment. I have noticed that a lot of quote unquote negative energy has been trying to penetrate my auric fields and bring my frequency down, because so many like really cool things and like really nice people have just been coming my way at the same time. So I have been choosing to focus on like the positive that I've been seeing happening in my life, the positive people who are quote unquote strangers but just blessing my life, and even people who are close to me who will bless my life. Because the negative is really trying. That's how I know that something really, really good is about to happen. Something really, really miraculous is about to happen in my life, because I just feel, and it's crazy, because it's of course it's always the people that's closest to you that give you that type of energy, because they only see you as who you used to be. And because I'm not doing what everybody else does, not working a 9 to 5, and I'm just really allow myself to be guided by the universe, guided by my higher self, I should say, and doing things intuitively when I'm supposed to do it, because what that does is it causes synchronicity. When you do things based upon the flow of the universe and versus going against the universe, I talked about in one of my last videos, you don't have to work hard. Things do flow to you much easier, and it's like effortlessly, where other people will think it's a miracle, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they'll say that would never happen to me. You're so lucky. I am lucky, and that I am lucky because if that's what you want to call it, and that's only because I do not allow myself to be forced into any type of action. It's always intuitive action. And so right now at this point in time, because we are going into spring, we're going into the true new year, and of course we know it's a new year. That's why people get into spring cleaning and all of that, because they're preparing for the new year. You clean when something is about, when something new is about to happen. You clean your house out to allow new energy to come in, to allow new things to come in, new blessings to come your way. And that's what spring cleaning is. That's why spring cleaning is related to ushering in the new year. But anywho's, I have all kind of pollen on my feet. I'm not gonna show y'all, but I do. So saying all that to say is staying in alignment. So no matter what you're seeing with these two eyes, no matter what negative energy people are trying to bring your way, do not allow it to penetrate your auric field. You keep a calm and composed manner. You stay happy and joyous within yourself. And the easiest way that I found to do that is I focus on everything that's beautiful around me and all the blessings that I have. A lot of times, you'll realize that the way that you used to think was your energy was always on what you saw, that what you thought didn't go right in your life. The things that you thought were, a horrible thing, or you thought your life was not good, or you attract negative things. Whatever negative type of mentality you had, I always remind myself, like I'll catch myself, like it'll try to come back, and I'm like, no, that is not the way I live my life anymore. I know that I am truly like blessed, whatever you want to call it. I know that miraculous things happen to me every day. I know that I win every fucking day. I know that, I am a happy person. I am living my best life. I am wealthy in every aspect of my life. I'm abundant in every aspect of my life. You know what I'm saying? Money and every good thing comes to me easily and effortlessly. So even though there's no such thing as good or bad, in this particular realm, there is things that people can say is good and things that people can say is bad. However, things that even people will say is bad, I say that is good. I still say it's a success. What people would call a failure, I still say it is a success, because as long as I have understanding and understanding as to why these things are happening, and I know that all it is making me stronger, making me better, and that when the things manifest, my outside matches my inside, my life is just, going to be something that people are not going to believe. People are going to find it so very, very hard to believe that how they saw me in the physical is no longer how I am, because they didn't really get in tune with who I am on the inside. And, me knowing who I am and knowing that I'm God and knowing that I'm a creator, I know that everything that I created, and I created it during a time when my mentality was a totally different way. But every single day, I promise you, I grow and I grow. And I grow and I glow, bitch, okay? I just had to say that. But seriously, I grow and I glow every single day. And I can definitely tell that by the people I attract. And, like I said, I just remain positive. I remain happy and steadfast. I remain, visualizing and imagining all of the things in life that I want to have in my life, instead of focusing on the things that I don't want to have. Because a lot of times people do focus on the things that they don't want to have. And whatever you give your attention to, because you're paying attention to it, whatever you pay your attention to, that is what you're going to manifest in this reality. So if you want something different, if you want a life of love and abundance, like I always say that I'm divine love, and then I have a couple come over here who is getting married, so they are in a loving space. I always speak and say that I'm happiness and I'm joy, I'm peace, I'm understanding, I am wealth, I am prosperity, I am successful, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an empire builder. I say all these things to myself because I speak love into myself. I'm speaking love into every single cell in my body. Every strand of DNA, I am reprogramming it away from the old way of thinking, the old way of operating, and I am creating something new. Some scientists say that every 11 months you have cells that die and new cells are born, meaning that you are a whole new being every 11 months. And if that's the case, that means that you're truly not even the physical age that they say you are, because every 11 months you become a new being, you know what I'm saying, because you have new cells. So if you choose to keep recording the same information, basically talking and thinking about yourself in a negative state, then you're going to continue repeating the same cycles over and over and over again. Therefore, you'll still be caught up in the loop of the mentality of lack, and the mentality of unhappiness, and the mentality of sadness, the mentality of depression, the mentality of feeling alone. And I truly know that I'm good, and I know that anybody can be good as long as you truly and honestly change the way you think about yourself and start to love yourself. Like, start to love everything about you. My hair not being as vibrant as she was when I first did it, but it's cool. It's pinned up, it's cute, it's something different. And not only that, I just love me, and I love everything about who I am. I love everything about who I am becoming and who I'm being. I love the state of being happy, because the opposite of it was horrible. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you focus on the things you want to have, and I actually listened to an Abraham Hicks video earlier that was talking about that, which like confirmed everything like my higher self had been telling me. As long as I continue to focus on the things that I do want, and pay attention to that is going to increase the momentum of the things that I do want to manifest into this physical reality. So I really just want to share that with you guys. There is a law of duality. We are in the law of polarity. So you can either tend to focus on the things that are dead, that's deaded in the winter, or you can start to focus on the things that are blossoming right now in this springtime, and all of the new life that you're creating with your thoughts, through your meditation, through the words that you speak, because your words is creating. It's a vibration that you're sending out, and every word, happy has a vibration, sad has a vibration. So whatever you're sending out into the universe, know that you're putting that vibration out, and that vibration is going to come back to you like a boomerang. So choose to be happy, choose abundance, choose wealth in yourself. Know that you are already everything that you could ever want and dream of. It's already been done. It's already been asked, because it's already inside of you. So allow the universe to create it. Don't give up on yourself. And on that note, I was talking about duality. Look at these two ducks. Just going with the flow. They're just going with nature. They're just being. They're not stressed about what they gonna eat. They not stressed about no bills. They not stressed about anything. They are literally going with the flow and just being. So on that note, guys, peace. I love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in to my channel, Knowledge Butterfly. Peace.